Hey, you guys. So, as someone who is Saturn dominant, I'm Venus and Saturn dominant. I'm going to share with you a few things that I've learned about the planet Saturn since becoming aware of its influence in my life. About 5 years ago, I started really learning about Saturn's influence in my life. Okay, first, Saturn wants you to get it right. And it's not what you want, it's what Saturn wants for you. It's a planet of karma. And so wherever Saturn is in your chart, your 10th house, your 4th house, your 7th house, wherever it is, and whatever sign you have in that associated with Saturn, that determines the area of your life and how the Saturn influence plays out. Saturn wants you to get it right. It's not what you want with Saturn. It's what Saturn wants for you, and it's what you're meant to learn from and overcome and grow from and fix, ultimately, what you're meant to heal in this lifetime. And until you align with Saturn's path and Saturn's vision for you, you will continue to experience obstacles and blockages, delays, and restrictions. Saturn is the planet of delays, and it's the planet of time. And so there are no shortcuts with Saturn. There are no shortcuts. It wants you to master something, master whatever it is that you're meant to learn or overcome in this lifetime, and take the long view with it. Saturn is very long-term associated. It takes 29 and a half years for Saturn to return, right? It's not a fast-moving planet. It's very slow-moving. And it wants you to build something that's lasting. It's about legacy. I know that word gets thrown around a lot, but it wants you to build something that's lasting. That's ultimately what legacy is, right? So it's not about quick fixes. It's not about learning something right now or learning or finding the fastest way to do something. Like if you have Saturn in your second house, or even in I would say maybe even your 6th house or even your 10th house, any of those houses that are associated with career or money or work, that quick fix, that doesn't work with Saturn. There's no, get rich now or make this amount of money in 30 days or even taking a path just for money. It's not about that, right? Saturn is long-term focused. And when you're long-term focused, you're not about taking shortcuts. You don't care about taking shortcuts. You don't care about the immediate results. You care about what's going to last and what's stable and what's going to stick, what's going to leave a legacy, and what's going to leave a good lasting impression and make a good impact. You care about what's coming behind you, right? Those coming after you. And you're also caring about cleaning up whatever needs to be cleaned up. So when you come into your life in this lifetime, right, whatever Saturn influence you have, whatever Saturn is in your chart, that has to do with the karma that you are meant to play out and heal in this lifetime. Saturn being, again, the planet of time, things move slowly. And so over the time that it takes for you to mature, Saturn is also the planet of maturity. It's said that Saturn matures around 29 and a half, when you have your first Saturn return. But I honestly believe it comes after that. And a lot of other people who follow astrology or energy readers as well will say the same. It matures in your mid-30s, for some people even in your early 40s. And that's because you're put through certain experiences to gain wisdom and knowledge along the way. And then when you reach that maturity age, like for me, I'm in my mid-30s, I didn't start seeing and feeling and gaining the clarity and feeling the ease of Saturn until I want to say like 32. And it's amazing to just watch it unfold. Saturn is an uphill battle, right? For lack of better terms. And so once you reach that point of maturity, which I also associate with surrender, Saturn, again, Saturn is not what you want with Saturn. It's what Saturn wants for you. It's known as the teacher. It's also known as the father, like Saturn, Daddy Saturn or something you might hear people say. So once you reach that point, that's when you start to build. That's when things start improving. Once you've done the work along the way, and once you have come to a place of surrender, willingly surrendering and accepting Saturn and accepting your path. It wants you to grow, but it can be extremely frustrating. That's something to know about Saturn, especially if you don't know, what's going on, or if you have no awareness of this planet and, and how it can influence you. It can be extremely frustrating. You're trying and trying and trying. You're just met with delays. You can feel like you are decades behind, which I can speak from experience. It's exactly how I'm about 12 years behind, right? But we're not behind my peers. But not, because the amount of wisdom I've gained along the way. But anyways, Saturn can have you feeling like that because it's not, wherever it is, right? Again, it's not about immediate results. It's not about short term. It is about taking the long game. I'm going to leave it there. Okay, I hope this helped.